Hello everybody and welcome to the digital classroom. Now, within the constraints of coronavirus, we have to start up for classes for class 12 chemistry. To start with class 12 chemistry, we will be starting with the first lesson of physical chemistry, that is solution, as you can see on the board. Now, as soon as the word solution comes, first thing that comes into our mind is something liquid which contains something solid dissolved in it. Now that is not all. And that is what the first part, classification, refers to. Types of solution. Now a solution must not always be a liquid. This we will discuss later. The second part, that is concentration. Now, unless it is stated that what amount of solute is present in what amount of solution, a solution cannot be completely expressed. And that is why we need to express the concentration. Now, this part is nothing but a recap from class 11th. So, just have a quick recap. There are 4 topics which are important for class 12, which are first one, molarity, then we have mole fraction, and the last one is the percentage concentration, which includes both mass percentage as well as the volume percentage. Then the second part, which is vapor pressure and solubility. Now this part includes 2 very important things. One is your Raoult's law and the other one is Henry's law. The 2 laws give you a number of questions in the board examination. To score well, you must be having a very clear concept about the 2 laws. Then we have colligative properties. Colligative properties are those properties of a solution which do not depend upon the nature of the solution, and they depend only upon the number of particles of solute present in the solution. Now, colligative properties include 4 things. The first one is relative lowering in vapor pressure. Second one is eublioscopy. Now, eublioscopy is also mentioned in some books as elevation in volume. Then we have cryoscopy. Now, cryoscopy is something which is mentioned in books as depression in freezing point. And the last one is osmotic pressure. Then we come to the last part of the lesson, which is mentioned over here as Van Hoff factor. Now, Van Hoff factor is just 1 point, but it finds a special mention in the introduction of the chapter as a separate point. And that is because of the fact that Van Hoff factor, when taken into consideration, changes all the concept of colligative property. Well, if the solute undergoes association or dissociation in the solution, then it matters. But if it does not undergo any change, it hardly matters. Details we shall discuss later in the chapter. Thank you.